Hi. Hi, evening.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
Lipwei.
Good
Hi,
evening,
everyone.
everyone. How are you,
I
Hancock?
see that there are people that is actually viewing. So, good
Okay.
evening, guys.
Good
I'm not sure
evening,
who you are.
everyone.
If you can actually hear us, just drop us a message to actually say hi. So we have actually Lipwei with us.
Hi.
Let me
Yay.
let me
It's
change
me
it a little bit.
again.
Hi. Hi,
Super
Lipwei.
underdressed tonight.
That's
I didn't
okay.
comb my hair, with
Hi.
the
It's
uncle's back
okay.
here.
This is actually not Yeah, someone actually said hi, but we can't see your ID. I believe that you're actually commenting from the My Comics community private page. If you can, just allow the permission from StreamYard to actually read you as a user, then we can actually know who you are. Hi, evening.
Okay.
So tonight what we are actually planning to do. Well, we are actually honored to actually have Lipwei to be actually on the call. And yeah, we just want to actually just have fun and probably just do the lucky draw live. And perhaps that Lipwei can also do some of the
Mm.
sketch
Yeah,
card
sure.
live. Hi,
Hi,
Fasri.
guys. We
Hi.
have three.
So
To be honest, I'm super glad that I could be here. I'm super thankful. I mean, the when you guys
yeah,
mentioned this idea,
thanks
this
to you
is
as well.
good. Uh,
Yeah,
we
thanks
can
to you as
arrange
well.
for
So
lucky
we have
draw.
some complimentary copies. So it's actually good to actually give it to. I mean, allow some of our member to actually have a chance to actually own your sketch card rather than actually pay
Yes.
in US dollar.
Thanks for support. Thanks for support, and thanks
Yeah,
for all the love. The
we
love.
also know that you have a very tight schedule. You have a couple of projects that are still in hand.
Yes.
So really appreciate that you're still able to actually spend some time, especially that right now it's almost close to
Chinese New
Chinese New
Year.
Year, and hence
Yes.
that yeah,
Hey,
okay. So
thank you, Fasri, thank
yeah,
you.
thanks Fazri.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks
obviously,
Fazri.
I think lately I'm being a little bit quiet now in the social media because, like Hancock, then for the other guys, earlier I actually posted a little bit since Michael already showed some of the comic pages. So
Mhm.
currently, I have the chance to work on comic pages as well. So yeah, things will be a little bit more tight if we compare
Yeah.
to cover. But
Yeah, I think that your schedule right now is actually being tied off because that you have some interior pages that you're working
yes,
on.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So really
You
looking
know that
forward
well.
to
You
yeah,
know that well.
really looking forward to actually see the complete pages. Because
Mm,
that will be another level up for you because not only that you're actually doing covers, you actually
mm.
attempt to actually do interior pages. And as far as I have a glimpse of the behind the scene, and I know that you are actually delivering quite well. I mean, you're actually delivering your 100% or maybe more than 100% for your work.
Yes, I'm definitely having fun here because I think uh, to work on the comic pages is slightly different from cover art, and it requires more towards storytelling,
Storytelling and
more
flow.
planning, more paneling. So is very fun to me and very new to me. I mean not like super new, but it's a whole new experience for me, and I have learned a lot. I think this is like you said, hopefully can be another level up for my whole journey uh,
Yeah,
to the comic art, and
definitely.
hopefully
Yeah.
we can get more after this batch.
Yeah, let's finish the outstanding first. Definitely that we want to actually see more from you
Yes,
on
yes,
that
thank
particular
you.
aspect.
Anyway, hi Tiong Eng. Hi, hey, I recognize the name.
Yeah,
Oh, the
he's
spin
actually a
wheel
huge
came out.
fan. It's
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah,
We
yeah, yeah,
can.
yeah. I
So
saw him a couple of times.
I think there are a couple of things that we actually line up. It's
Mm,
not really properly planned, so we actually
mm,
do it at ad hoc. But the idea is that we have some complimentary sets from our retailer of
mm.
Lipway's what's the furthest place from here? Number one, um,
Yes,
Yellow Snow Comics exclusive cover. It's
yes.
actually a homage to the Warrior, which actually I don't think that Lipway you actually you watch it, right? Have you watched the movie? No, right?
To be honest, I didn't watch that movie before. I mean, like
Mm.
when Tommy and you mentioned about this movie, I'm a little bit like, oh, what is that movie?
Yeah, it's
I
actually an
never
old
watched it
movie lah.
before.
Probably it's a movie that that actually you were not even born when it was
I
released,
I
I think.
mean, I think so. I think so. But
Mm,
I go and research. I didn't watch the whole thing, but
mm,
I go and watch those explanation
yeah.
video from YouTube. So to me, I found it like what we call it in Chinese. We call it like hot blood, 热血啊, like very
Yeah.
热血. So
Shonen, like the
yeah,
shonen manga
shonen,
type.
those
Yeah.
type of movie is like, let's go. Then everyone is like moving
It's
forward,
like,
things like that.
yeah, it's like a gang turf, and which is actually
Yeah.
incidentally when we read what's the furthest place from here, it has that
In one of
similar
the panel, it's
white,
actually
right?
mentioned that
Yes, they actually say that is that from the Warriors or something like that?
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
which actually coincide that the idea is actually pretty well, and I think that I mean the retailer also
Mm.
gave us a very good idea whereby we actually just do a gang war for two covers,
Both clan, right?
one highlighting the protagonist
Mm.
gang members, and the other one is actually highlighting the antagonist from issue one,
Mhm.
which is those
Yes,
guys that's actually wearing the piggy mask.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. It's a
and for you
very,
guys
very
that
nice cover for me, lah, because like everything is very, very obvious, very contrast, and
Mhm.
then we have like both line up together. Oh, sorry, only showing one of them.
Oh, it's
Um,
okay. We I mean
yeah, you
for
can
those guys that is
quickly
actually
switch
familiar.
to that.
Yeah.
I already prepared
And
the
we and
OA.
actually I realized that both of these art is actually facing the same direction rather
Yeah,
than the
yeah,
opposite direction like the actual printed art,
yes.
right?
Because I'm working traditionally for the line art,
Mm,
so I have no choice to, I mean to save the time, I actually use back the same composition
mm,
traditionally. Then
mhm.
I when I
You
scan
just flip
into
it.
digital, I flip it over.
Right.
So
Cool.
there's not only characters that difference. If you got the comps, I mean the copies, you realize that there's also some difference here, which is the signboard, some of the details on the
Mm-hmm.
windows. I
Yep.
actually draw it digitally. I
Right.
revise it digitally because
Right.
to suit the like it should be different view for that building itself. So I can't cheat everything lah. So something I need to do it digitally. But it was really fun since I noticed that when we post up this final art,
Mm.
there's some of the viewer they actually asking about, hey, how did you manage to do that? How did you do the
Yeah,
flipping there?
I
Yeah,
think you need to actually reveal more secret behind the scenes stuff, the process stuff, because I'm
yeah, I will
sure
try.
that there are also aspiring artists that would like
Mm.
to actually learn some of the tricks, because I think the deadline for this is also quite tight
Quite
considering that
tight,
you're actually
quite tight.
doing two
Yeah, I
covers, you
remember,
need to
quite
actually
tight.
color it. So maybe
Yes.
you can later next time share some tips on how it is.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yes, Fasri, this is actually quite badass. And if you actually manage to read the
Thank you.
interior of the comics, which is actually up to issue 3 right now, it's actually a
Mm,
very interesting settings. So I mean, if you guys are actually not familiar, the stories is about I mean a
Post-apocalypse.
post-apocalyptic
Eh,
future whereby there's no more adults that's actually on the world, and somehow that these teenager managed to actually survive, and then they actually choose their, I think, some
yeah,
familiar
side.
buildings or shops
Mm,
as their gang turf or hideout. And these guys, I mean the protagonist actually chose a music store, and
mm,
the piggy bank, I mean the piggy mask guys actually chose a bank.
mm.
And later episode you can actually see some old folk homes that is actually being taken over by these teenagers. There's and also I think a hypermart.
Yeah,
So the setting is actually familiar and yet seems very interesting.
Yes.
So those guys that is actually yet to actually check out these particular comics, you can actually just go and check it out.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
To those Chinese reader, I think it reminds us about the Guwak Zai also. The
yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Hong
that's
Kong comic.
correct.
I'm not
Uh,
sure who already. I think a friend of ours. I mean comic. I'm not sure who is that. Also
mm,
artist. I think they also spoke to me. Hey, it's like Kuwak Zai. So it's
yeah,
a
the
very fun
young and
project.
dangerous. Yeah, which is actually similar, but I think the story wise, it's more Americanized, and
Yes,
it sounded
definitely.
actually it actually felt like it's quite adaptable as a movie or a series. If you actually think about it, the budget, I mean, all this budget, the special effects is actually minimal, except for that strangers character that is actually still very mysterious. I think on your
Yeah,
second page
the
you have
very
those
tall one.
strangers
Yes.
character, right?
Yeah,
Very
yeah, yeah.
tall, like giants.
It's actually hiding somewhere here.
Yeah, on the yeah.
Hiding somewhere here.
Okay, so for you
Yes.
guys,
Okay.
um, so I presume that there's no more claim for the sets that we are actually offering. So why don't we actually just do a wheel spin before we admin? Maybe the
Okay.
audience or the viewer can actually ask some questions. We can
Yes.
actually try to answer.
Sure.
Let me just bring out the wheel of names. Just a moment. Okay, so these are the names of people that actually claim. So just to actually reiterate or just to remind everyone, so what we are actually offering is that a set of the cover A and cover B of
Mm.
what's the furthest place from here exclusive Lipwei trade dress as well as the Virgin variant for 150 ringgit, and committing to actually buying it earns you a slot to get a spin. If your name is actually being picked, we Lipway will actually draw a sketch card of an original sketch card art um for
Ah,
you.
found it.
Yeah.
Something like this. I was
Yeah,
looking at
okay.
where
Just
is
a
the
moment.
gift card.
You want to actually show it again?
Yeah,
I can
this one. Yeah,
I can
this one.
let
I
me give
think
you
I
the
didn't
main
really
view.
post it up yet in
Yeah.
anywhere. I think only yesterday. Oh, okay. Show it with my cam, is it?
Sorry. Oh, you have a cam. No, it's okay.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
the art cam.
Oh, the size is actually quite huge, huh? It's actually, is it A4 size?
uh okay, let me let me try and measure. I think it's about A5. A5.
A5.
Now
Just a
now
moment,
I
just a moment. No, it's okay.
okay,
Just a
okay.
moment. Just put it there.
Yeah, it's about A5. It's about A5. I believe
Oh,
it's bigger than A5. Oh, okay, it's
yeah, yeah.
just A5. A5.
It does looks like quite a huge piece.
Mm.
So I think there's a question coming from whereby have you watched
Hey.
I think is it No Way Home? Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
watched
no
it?
way home.
Do you manage to actually watch
Um,
the movie?
Not yet, not yet. I'm still waiting.
But I
um,
presume that you're spoiled
eh,
lah. You know what's is happening. What you can
uh,
actually expect from the movie.
if you guys know me for quite some time, you know that I'm always ready for spoiler, and I love it
Oh,
because
you don't care lah.
I mean,
You're
I
not that
mean,
particular about spoiler, is it?
yeah, I'm not that particular because like especially when my son came out, then we
Mm,
don't have time to actually walk into cinema. So
mm. So there's your
yeah,
son
we have
actually took away
difficult
the
times to, you
luxury.
know, yeah, we have difficult times to be protective for the spoilers. So I decided that oh, it's okay, you just spoil me. Then whenever I watch the movie again, I will just temporarily erase that memories and enjoy the movie. That's all. I'm very fine.
By the
So,
way,
but
Yongjie,
I
if
know what to expect. I
it
already know what
seems
to
like
expect.
yeah, so Yongjie, it seems like you have not actually grant your permission on StreamYard for us to actually view your name. So
Also,
maybe you
Hyungjae
can
is the
actually
one who asking.
Yes, I just checked.
Ah,
So
yeah.
I'm just putting up like a reference. And Yongja, if
Mm,
you actually go to a post, you can just click that streamyard.com/Facebook link, and
okay.
give it the permission, and we can actually read your Facebook user. Because right now, what you're actually appearing to our StreamYard is Facebook user. We can't
Yeah,
see
yeah,
your
yeah.
profile name. We can't see
Anonymous.
your yeah.
Anonymous.
So
But I
anyway,
think this
let's.
is a good job lah from Marvel. I think for me lah, for me, okay.
Mm,
Even though I haven't watched the movie yet, but I think it's a nice job. Because yeah, yeah, we shouldn't discuss more because I'm not sure if everyone already watched it. But
I mean, people that did not watch
you
it
already watched
during
it?
the first or 2 weeks. Yeah, I actually went to the cinema and watched it.
You enjoy it?
Uh, to me,
That
it's okay
expression.
lah. If you actually ask me, I actually prefer Into Spider-Verse, but this is a live
Oh
action
yes,
movie.
of course. Into the Spider Verse is a whole new level lah to
Yeah,
me.
to I
Uh,
mean, even the storytelling wise, this is
yes,
actually
yes,
more
yes.
towards
That
like
is
a
like
fan
perfect.
service.
That is perfect.
Yeah, this is
That is
actually
very
more
strong.
towards fan service. So to me, I mean, I actually put it in some of the discussion. I think this
Mm.
particular movie still reminds me of why I don't like Spider-Man. I don't like it as a character because it's just indecisive. It's
Mm.
always some stupid action that he did that actually caused harm to others, despite that
Ah,
he wants to actually be good, and that kind of thing. Lah. So yeah, but that's me. Lah.
Yongji watched 3 times. Yongji.
Yeah, lah, because there are three Spider-Man. That's why he actually watched it 3 times.
You just literally tell them the the
I don't
biggest
think that
secret.
I don't think there's
It's
any
not secret
secret of that
anymore lah.
anyway.
It's not
Yeah,
secret
because
anymore lah.
I try
Uh,
to actually avoid. Luckily, that I actually went and watched it on I think the second day, and then when I
uh,
went to YouTube, right, it seems like YouTube algorithm is the one that actually spoiled me rather
yeah,
than
yeah,
actually
yeah,
go
yeah,
onto the social
yeah.
media.
That's why I said that's why I said like if you follow or you subscribe to like some of the YouTubers, right, you will
Yep.
somehow, I think, after the movie been launched about a few hours later, you
Hmm.
already got to know like, okay, what kind of things you to expect,
Yep.
uh yes or no for this movie. You already know that.
While we
So
discuss this, why don't we
yeah.
actually just do a spin for the first one?
Sure, sure,
While
sure,
we
sure.
continue to
We
actually
shouldn't
talk about
discuss this further.
no, no, I think that's okay lah. I mean, whoever that tuned in that
Mm,
actually decided to tune in,
mm.
I presume that they are
But we
okay
are
to
all
be
cool
spoiled.
lah.
We
We
are
are all
not the
cool
first
lah.
one to spoil it anyway, and it has been
Yes,
like a
yes,
month
yes.
or 2 months now since.
Eh,
I mean, is it 2 months? I forgot. Let's
I think
spin
so
the
lah.
wheel.
At
Let's see
least
who's the
1 month.
first lucky winner.
Then I have to start working on it.
Uh, 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 Shannon. Oh, Bruce
Oh,
Wayne,
Bruce
Michael
Wayne,
Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Wow.
Are you okay?
This is
That
tough.
hard.
This is tough, but okay. But okay.
You're
Yes,
okay. Okay.
I can
So
try.
while you're actually doing it, so
Anyway,
congratulations,
I,
Shannon.
I'm going to Google anyway, so
Yeah, yeah.
it should be
Do your
helpful lah.
googling. Do
Yeah.
whatever necessary for you to actually do your best. So
But
I'm
Michael
sure that
Keaton is good lah because the characters, I mean the characteristics is always there, especially when he
mm,
with the mask. I think
his
that's
lips,
one
right?
of the
His pouting
yeah one
lips.
of the perfect Bruce Wayne lah.
But that
But
being said,
I love Dark Knight more
he
lah.
is actually asking for he
Eh.
is asking for a old Bruce Wayne. I'm not sure whether he wants it mask on or mask off. Hi
Oh,
Billy.
okay. Hey, hi Billy. Hi
Hi Billy. Billy
Sensei.
just said hi.
你误会什么？
Yeah,
Don't want
Sensei did
sensei.
say.
Like
Yeah,
when
because you're a
people came to
teacher.
me on social media, they will be like, "Hey, good evening, sir." Then I told them I replied. The first thing I said, "Hey, no need, what no sir needed."
No
I
sir
said just
needed.
call me my name lah. It's okay lah. Who's your favorite Batman actors?
Yeah.
Hmm,
So Michael
this is a
Keaton
tough
or
question.
Michael Keaton, Robert Patterson,
Robert
who else?
Patterson
Val
haven't
Kilmer.
gone up yet.
I haven't gone up yet. I don't
uh,
know. A lot of
Michael Keaton,
skepticism
I
on
love
it.
it.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, I love it, but um, I will more towards uh
Christian Bale.
who's Kristen Bale. but because it has a combo with Christopher Nolan and what's that name already? Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. I mean, the combo is really attractive to me. It caught my everything. I really love it. The Dark Knight trilogy. That is like one of the perfect trilogy for me. But then Michael Keaton is one of those who, like our era, like when I think when I was primary school student,
Or
I
maybe it's
think
still kindergarten. Oh,
yeah,
it's maybe primary.
somewhere there. The first Batman movie I saw is from Michael Keaton, who acted Bruce Wayne. So
Mm,
that actually quite impactful for us as well by that era. So
okay, cool.
is he's looking for I mean without
Actually, I'm not sure.
mask or
So, shall we actually do
inside?
another spin while he
Oh
actually get
yeah,
to answer?
yeah,
I'm not
you
sure
can do
whether
that.
he's actually online or not. So,
Uh,
Shannon, if you're actually online, just let us know if you want it. You want your old Bruce Wayne
eh,
mask or without mask? But I think that with mask, it doesn't
look
look old,
Batman
right?
enough. Yeah.
It's very. It doesn't look like. I think that we can actually take the precedence of old Bruce Wayne, meaning that it's just the face. Okay, have you? I
Especially
presume
he
that have
has
you actually
the
watched
the
Batman Beyond?
yellow Batman mark. You
Oh,
remember that?
yeah, yeah. The logo is
Oh,
it?
that is iconic, man.
Mm.
Eh. So I'm not sure lah. Let's wait for the you will still have the list right after you
Yes,
go
yes.
for the
I'm
next
still
spin.
keeping the list.
Okay, okay. Then I can refer back to you.
Yeah. So
Can
maybe
lah.
we can actually do a
Uh
spin to actually
we can
see.
save it first.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let me
is
just
it?
put it
Oh, okay.
down. Okay,
Shannon,
and
okay.
okay. Let's do another
Okay.
spin then.
Take out Shannon already.
Yes. Taken out.
Is this really accurate? The spin view? I first
I
time
hope
seeing
so.
this. Do
Duan.
one. To be decide. Oh,
So
to be
Duan, what
decide
do you
is a
want?
tough character.
Yeah. I don't think Duan
Okay.
is actually online as well. So
Okay.
let's just put part him apart.
At least we know
Part
who
him.
won
Yeah, at least that we
the
actually
lucky
know who
draw.
won.
Let's see.
Let's let me delete this. Maybe do a shuffle and spin again.
Oh my god.
Yongjae.
It's him again. Oh, he's really hey, you are really lucky,
Has he
Dom.
won before? Has he won something
No,
from you
I mean
before?
like
He always has
but
he
he's
always wins
really
something, is it?
active. He's really supportive that
Yeah.
higher
Yeah,
your
I think
chance lah.
Yongjae is always very supportive of
Uh, Jinx is like, a good character for me to draw since now
So
is
you're
still
familiar
in
with
the hype.
Jinx. Have you watched
The
Arcane? Yeah,
Arcane, right? Arcane.
Arcane on Netflix.
I already have a lots of friends telling me that you should watch. It's a
Actually, it
must watch.
reminded me of Into Spider-Verse in terms of the animation, or
Yeah,
even
yeah, I
better, I
already
think.
heard that. I already heard
Mm.
that kind of sharing and comment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to watch it soon, but not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Cool, cool,
Especially
cool.
now, close to Chinese New Year, everything is really tight, very busy. Okay, Jinx can work, can work. Okay, but you keep spinning. Never mind.
Okay. Let's continue to actually spin.
Yes, yes. Let's continue
Arcane
to
is
chat.
highly recommended. Yeah,
Yes.
Billy, you never join. You should actually just join. Who knows? You might actually jinx Yongjae and get one.
But Yongji is very supportive. Thank you, Yongji.
Okay, let's spin again.
Yes.
Hafiz. Not sure whether he's
Oi,
actually online. Hey, congratulations. You
Reka.
wanted Reika from Guns. Sexy character, I think. I think quite sexy.
I know guns, but I'm not sure about this character. Let me search a little. Oh, okay. Wow.
I think Reika is the main character, the one that
Oh,
appeared from the beginning, and if not mistaken. Was she?
oh, there's a few Prime One Studio statue is like super sexy.
Sexy. So I presume that he wanted some sexy pose.
Yeah. If he doesn't stop me, I will go for that as well.
Yeah.
At the
I'm
same
not sure.
time,
And
happy for
yeah,
them, happy
just
for me.
better stop Lipwei if you do not want a sexy Reika.
Yeah.
You want it fully clothed is okay. I think you can actually later black it out, right? Black out the costume.
Mm. Add on a black marker, right?
So looks like we have our final name. We need one more,
Eh,
and
so fast
it's
already. We have
yeah,
four
yeah. We
already.
already we have actually
Oh,
four.
the one is like to be decided. Huh?
Yeah, we
Okay.
have Duan, we have Shannon Anwar, we have Hafiz, and also Yongjie. So let's see who's the next lucky one.
Okay.
Let me just shuffle the name a little. Let's do a spin. Rohan. Okay,
Oh,
Rohan got
oh
a
man,
Omen Logan.
Logan.
So no mask, I'm quite sure. So it depends whether you want to actually draw it similar to Hugh Jackman or you want to do the
Of course,
comic
Logan.
accurate.
Yeah, Logan. We can tease a little bit lah because I spoke to Hancock earlier. I
Mm.
actually work on some card game as well. Just that we
Mhm.
can't review yet. So
Until
the
you actually
latest
see it in
one.
public.
Yeah. The latest update they gave me is that they can only review start from they said the fall. The fall. So
For
I
this year, is
checked.
it? Wow, for
They
this
I checked is like
fall will
about
be like
September to October, right?
yeah, correct.
But the latest card I'm working on, I mean completed is Logan, Logan with the saber tooth. So yeah,
Oh,
it's a
it's
very
actually
very
two
fun one
character.
as well.
So
Two
did
character
you do
in
it
the same card.
digitally or
That
with
one I
a
have to
manual
do
art
it
as well?
digitally
Okay. I thought
because
I thought
worried
that
about
if you
that.
actually do it manual, then you are
Wow.
for original art for sale.
I can't because normally it's not like lots of cards. Okay, I only work on about one cards
Mm,
monthly. So sometimes I'm very worried about the revision all that lah. So I will
right.
keep it digitally lah. Much more
Mm-mm.
convenient for them.
Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
I think we got our name.
Yes, I think I will
So
work
just
on
to actually
jeans.
reiterate, you got Yongjet that actually won a jeans from League of Legends.
Yes.
You have Rohan that actually wins Old Man Logan.
Yes.
Shannon Armour that actually wins old Bruce Wayne, Michael Keaton, but not sure whether it's actually mask on
Well,
or
we
mask
just need
off.
to double check.
We have Hafiz Iza that actually wins Reika from Guns and also Duan with a character to be determined. So
Yes.
yeah, so these are the five sketch card.
I
So
just need
do you
another
want to
five
actually
minutes,
offer
then
like
I can start.
maybe I think we can start at any time now.
Yeah. I'm still looking at which costume because I'm not so sure. I mean, one of the jinx that it has like a cloth
Yongjet,
that covered a lot.
do you have a requirement? You want an image that you want to share with us
Yeah,
so
the
that
other
we
one
can
looks like Harley Quinn, which is like like a swimsuit type of chest area. I'm not
yeah.
sure which one, but I think both are cool. So
So
now I'm
depends on
looking at
our winner lah. I think
yeah,
you've been generous, so maybe
generous.
so Yongjet, if you want to do your request now, better be either one
Yeah,
also
everyone
okay.
is okay.
So you
Oh,
just pick
okay.
one.
Sure. Let's try. So
Let me
any
actually just take a.
yeah, any new question? Uh, let's see.
I think I think
Okay.
there isn't any question. So yeah. So aside from the interior
Mm.
page, anything that you're working on that you can actually share with?
Working. Oh, the commission. Can we share?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're still trying to clear your commission, right? I presume that. I don't think that you're accepting actually any more new commission at the moment.
They are still I mean, still people asking, but
Yeah,
let's see
I
lah.
mean, yeah, I do see some requests, but yeah.
Mm.
But to be fair to them, not waiting too long, I think you
We tell
want to actually
them
finish.
when to expect for us to come back lah.
Correct,
But
correct.
now see how lah.
Yeah.
But currently, commission there's about two, just completed one. Then the other one I'm working with it now. So hopefully lah can clear it as soon as possible. Then can move it back to the interior pages.
Hmm.
And uh for cover I think now we actually cleared it already, right? For for
You have
for this
you
moment.
have one more. Your that the indie
Or we
cover.
still have remaining.
You have an indie cover that you're supposed to actually work on.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I'm very blur. And
Too
NFT,
busy.
and NFT, like Yongjae, you've been like, wow,
Yeah,
it's like,
Yongye has been very active with
rocket
NFT.
speed.
Right now, you already started with collab already.
I think Yongjae is like full experience already compared to me.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows that Yongje will actually talk to you one day to ask for a collaboration to actually work on his law of
Uh,
the jungle.
Hopefully lah, but I'm not that I'm not that active yet, so I think he has to wait for for even longer. I mean, we have that NFT. Oh, Yongjae then power. Yes lah, of course.
I don't think that's Yongje, right? I'm not sure who actually left that comment. Let me see.
That is
Oh,
not Yongjae
Yongje then
definitely.
power. Michael Chua. Hi, Michael.
Hey, Michael came in already.
Yeah, Michael just joined.
Uh, like we have I think I'm very lucky to do the NFT with comic art. Just that now being signed up to a few projects that doesn't really allow me to join back the NFT hype at this moment, which
Yeah.
I think yeah lor, I
It
have to
and
just
in fact
work
that
harder.
because of the bloodbath of the I mean the drop of cryptocurrency right now, it
Hmm.
seems like the the heat has actually gone down a little bit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
not
not
sure
sure
whether
about
you
that. I
actually.
didn't
I'm not sure
pay
whether you actually
attention.
paying attention or not. A lot of these cryptocurrency has actually lost like I mean almost like 100 between 40 to 60% of the value since the last
Oh,
time.
but I
It's
think
actually
they
pretty
have
bad.
season, right? It's just like another cold season for them, lor. Should be right.
Yeah, maybe a recovery season or a adjustment
Mm,
season.
mm, mm.
Michael Chua just actually asked a question. Do you
Yes,
still train your muscle?
I try. I mean, latest update lah, huh? Okay. Like I
Michael, by the
didn't
way,
really.
what we are
Yeah.
actually seeing you right now is Facebook user. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
familiar with StreamYard, maybe you want to actually just click on the Facebook permission to actually allow you your name to actually appear.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
So your yeah,
to
the
answer
question.
the question, right? I think during November or October somewhere there lah. I actually sprain. Is this called sprain? 扭伤, right?
Yeah, sprain.
Sprain my uh left shoulder a little bit.
Oh,
So I
okay.
can't. It's very. I think it's a very interesting story to share because I can do all the moves
Mm-hmm.
except for pull up. So
Oh.
I was like, why it is keep on like disturbing me because it's one of my, I'm not saying I'm good, but at least relying on pull up is very effective. Or
Mm.
so I think for a few months, I think for about 2 months, I can't pull myself up even for like one rep.
Wow.
So luckily lah, I think these few I went through some, what do you call that 那个
Physio.
physio, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So some sessions, then luckily it recover. Then
Okay.
recently I able to do about like 10 to 12 reps, but it's a little bit like if you look at my face, you see that I'm really struggle lah. I'm not like super chill to do that. So yeah, I have to slowly get back to that lah. But recently, because we are busy with our son, so most of the time I don't do like a serious or a concentrate focus training anymore. Mostly it's like when I go to take bath, I will just when I pass by the bar, I will just go up a little bit, then uh see lor what kind of
Actually, I'm curious.
timing I
Where
can pass
where
by.
do you do all this training? Do you have like a
I have a
in-house
bar in
gym,
my house.
or you have a
last time
bar
I,
and you
I
actually
I
have
I
something that you set
last
up?
time in KL I work out in gym. Then I
Hmm.
learn how to play those things lah, those move.
Right.
Then after that, since
Just set
the
up
gym
at home,
closed
lah.
down,
Oh, okay.
I think many years ago. So I bought some tiny equipment, small one. So just to have fun lah at home lah. So yeah lor, my house got the bar, then got some tiny dumbbell. But
Right, right, right.
recently, very hard to focus. I think the best part will be bring my son to swimming pool. Then I swim a little bit. Then the rest of the time is like helping him, lor, helping him, guiding him to float, to swim a little bit. He knows
Okay.
how to kick right now, so he's able to chase us in the swimming pool.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. So see how lah, one by one lah.
I think uh I believe that swimming is actually a good survival skill. So I guess that it's actually, yeah,
Survival.
I mean it's a survival skill, right? So it's
Yes,
good
yes, yes,
for
yes.
kids to actually learn it. And
And also uh, good for us to make them tiring lah.
yeah,
Otherwise,
want them out. Yeah,
they always energetic.
especially sun. Sun
Yeah,
really
yeah.
are the one that really very
Wow,
energetic.
burning
So better
kepala, man.
better to actually warn them out before they warn you out.
Yes, yes.
So sometimes for me, I just get them to go under the sun. So just let them sweat,
Let them
ask them
sweat,
to
right?
run very far. So at least that by the time they go back, they'll be
Mm.
tired, too tired to actually disturb you.
At least they already use their battery for how many percent, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, the question, I think, beside meeting deadlines,
There's also a question.
Billy asked
Yes.
question, right?
Yes. Beside meeting deadlines, are there any artists or project that you wish to collaborate, work with for 2022? Could be anything creative like farming or something. What is farming?
Huh?
As in
Farming is
growing vegetables or fruits. I think
farming
the
is
question here is that are
mm,
is there any artists that you would like to work with, any projects that you would like to collaborate with? I think that will be your question.
hmm. I don't have the list now, but I think I'm always open for anyone because I think like different artists we always have different, like when we combo together, right, you will have different spark. So I think for me lah, it's not that I want or not. I think it's more likely will they want me or not. So let's wait lah for
I
anyone
believe that
who
it's
pops
also
up.
about timing, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
I think I need to
Sometimes
follow
all these,
the can.
and the thing is,
Mm,
I also particularly noticed that
mm,
especially for artists, there's no such thing
mm.
as planning.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah.
very little planning involved lah. It's almost like
I
if the
mean, you
timing
can
is right,
plan, but
and
there's always something to stop us
yeah,
for the
there's always priority that actually take
smoothness.
precedence. Sometimes it's just that just go for it, do it halfway,
Mm.
and then just finish it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I'm
mean,
sure that
then,
we are.
like
I mean,
for
some of
example,
your fans
when
is actually
uh,
looking forward to actually see more of your NFT artwork, but yeah, that's always in plan. I think even
yes, yes, we
collaboration is
plan a
also
lot.
already in plan, but he
Uh,
just doesn't get it because other commitment comes in, so you have to do that first.
yes, yes. But of course, lah, I will say, I think I'm again lah, I'm lucky enough because I think both side I do it with comic art, so I think there's no harm lah. Is now the main problem is about timing only lah.
Yeah,
So whenever we have a better or a smoother um, timeline, then definitely you will see more of our NFT since we already showing the Jesse McDonald with the locals, all those things is going to be a very very cool story. I personally I also like it very much. So let's wait lah. Let's
yeah.
wait.
Don't wait too
Please be
long.
patient. Please be patient.
Because once people use up their crypto, then they don't have any more crypto to buy
That's
your
why now
NFT.
maybe like what you're saying, the recovery period maybe is helpful for me. Since it's cool down already, then okay, I also follow the trend. I cool down. It's just an excuse for myself.
Yeah, I think that's all right. So, any other question? By the way, Shannon, if you're actually tuning in, the we have a question from Lipwei. Let me also type it out while you talk about. Maybe share a little bit of your experience regarding on NFT. I think the last time then when we chatted
You mean
on
me?
screen, I don't think that you actually meant. I don't think that you started on NFT yet, right?
You you asking about who? I mean to
You
share the NFT?
to share your experience creating NFT.
Me ah.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Let me try to arrange first since there's been some time already. But I think
Or you don't
okay.
remember.
But of course lah, like what I
What have you
remember
learned?
most is
I guess that what have you learned from the
or
NFT
what I have
experience?
learned.
Mm,
I learned a lot, especially like how to really make use. I mean, make use or we can say the social media really work and especially how people support each other. I think that is the community. I learned a lot about a community, and I mean like uh, previously I thought that like as an artist, right?
mm,
We only do things like okay, you support me, you share my stuff, things like that. But
mm,
in NFT, is like everyone wants to keep the hype, so they support by not only like the retweeting, sharing, but they also will really like helping you to purchase a little bit,
mm.
and I think that is a very good move lah because it's something that is new for me. It's something really new, and we really need someone who guide us, share to us like how these things work. And a lot of people done that to us, and we learn a lot. I would say learn a lot. Is beside drawing, is about community, about how to
Yeah,
sell your art, market your art in the cryptocurrency. I think that
correct.
is
I'm
what
quite
I
sure that
learned most lah.
Michael Chua, there's also
Yeah,
already
Michael Choi
Sifu
is
here
seafood
can
already.
also share. share even
Michael
more
Chua
on that.
and Yongjie is
Even
Sifu already to
Yongjie,
me.
yes, they are the crypto Sifu, the NFT Sifu.
Like
Yeah, I
Napi
think doing
lah, all
NFT
those.
is slightly different because I am almost quite sure that you're not aiming for the buyers of your existing fans, or at
Mm,
least
mm,
that you're almost like actually trying to access a parallel universe of people. Lor.
mm. A new, actually is a new vision for me lah, because I don't know at all. I mean, I really blur and I don't know what's happening in cryptocurrency. Then you have to understand how it works. But I think it's good for artists to know it, because uh,
It's
at the
another
end of the
avenue
day,
for you to make money, right? It's
making
art.
money is one thing. The other thing is also they uh they also appreciate the art. So I think, like for us, artists, if no one like our art, right, then we are
Mhm.
nothing already.
Yep, correct.
We are considered nothing. So I
Mm.
think it's good to learn all this lah, because since we will still need to um have the win-win side. Okay, audience love our art, then we continue to create and work harder to create better art, things like that. So it's
Mm.
really, really good to have such a supportive community.
Yeah.
If not asking too much. Must off, but
This is actually Shannon
yeah,
on the old man Bruce Wayne.
that's
So
mean
he
no mask, right?
no mask,
Without
mask
the
off,
mask, but with
but
the
wearing the costume, which is actually the
Batman suit.
yellow crest.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Good.
Okay.
As long as we have an answer, it's good. Yay. I mean, both are fine for me. Lah. As long as Michael Keaton, one of the legend,
Mm.
always a legend. Lah.
Yeah, looks like Duan is also here. So Duan, if you're actually tuning in, let us know what character you want. You actually want.
I'm currently working on Jinx from
Yes,
Arcane.
Jin Jin from League of Legends,
Yeah.
also the star of Arcane.
Oh, yeah. I keep because we already like sided to Arcane. Keep on
Yeah.
thinking about that animation, that series.
Just a moment. By the way, my apology for the kids
I
that
can
is
hear
actually
your
behind.
your daughter, right?
Son, and also
Oh,
the
son,
daughter.
son. Okay, okay.
Both of them are actually in the same room as me, but
Oh,
doesn't
the
matter.
the, the sound very very gentle, so I thought it's daughter.
Okay. Yep. So Shannon just allow his permission. We can see him now. So any question from the audience, or any question that you like to actually ask? Lipwei, what do you actually want to find out? Just drop your
Yeah,
question.
sure. Any questions?
Wow, we
I'm
can
happy
actually
with
see
any
him
question.
draw. Not sure whether Michael is still on or not. Maybe you should actually ask Michael. Does he actually interested to actually do some collab work?
Can get Kate by shop. Kate by shop is, yeah. Let me search it.
Oh, Kate Bishop from Hawkeye.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. I'm not familiar with that, but
And
okay, I can.
Duan, your you need to actually allow your permission because what we are actually seeing right now is Facebook user. So you need to actually go to streamyard.com/Facebook and allow your permission. Then we can actually see your profile name and also your profile picture. Else you just appear as Facebook user here. So Kate Bishop is actually from Hawkeye. If you tune in,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I just
she,
googled it.
yeah, she recently debuted in the MCU also. Okay.
Mm.
which is alright. I mean, the actress is actually pretty alright. So looking forward to actually see her more.
Yeah.
So what else? So what else do you do aside from busy with son
Oh yeah,
drawing?
I still do a little bit of teaching currently.
Okay.
A
Still on
little
Monday,
bit,
or you have
already a little bit.
still on
Yeah,
Monday
yeah,
only,
yeah.
or you also do other days?
No lah, only Monday.
But you
Only
still
Monday.
enjoy it,
I
lah,
can't
I
commit
presume.
more than that. Already feel exhausted.
Yeah, understand.
I mean, like teaching is okay for me,
Yeah.
definitely, but since I think I'm not sure whether I should say it this way, but sometimes I found it drawing is more entertaining.
And teaching.
Although we have those requirement yeah. But I mean I don't want to say it like teaching is bad for me, but um maybe I if I compare both together, I will opt for drawing more.
Mm.
Mm.
More hermit,
So
I presume.
that's why I try to allocate uh, more time for drawing, but less time for teaching. But
Yeah,
I think
Rohan.
this is quite healthy for us as well, lah, since
Yep.
we are part time. So like
But it's
our
also, I mean,
mm,
if you are actually just drawing, you're not interacting with much people. If you're
oh, a lot
teaching,
of
at
like
least that.
20 something
Oh,
20 student student.
the students that you need to handle is like 20 plus.
Mm. Per
Okay.
class lah, per class.
Wow, okay.
Sometimes if
Cool.
we are lucky enough, we get like uh 10 to 15. But if we are having a big class, it will be like more than 20.
Okay. So
But
it
I
seems like,
think
are they
mm,
like their
yeah.
first year?
Oh no no
Is
no no no.
are they new students or just
For news, normally I don't involve in new student anymore
mm,
because normally lah they let me in charge more towards like things like perspective,
right?
storyboarding,
Okay.
or visual development.
Mm,
Those are simple or uh like how we kickstart character design and
right.
environment design. So um is more towards like mid of first year or mid of second year or
Right.
third
Okay.
year, beginning of third year, somewhere there. But depends lor, depends availability of that course or subject lah.
Okay. Cool. So how are we getting along with the sketch? So yeah, halfway there. So
Yeah.
as you can see that you guys are actually having a treat and really getting a bargain. I think he's been spending like half an hour already on the sketch.
Yeah.
I also presume that you're distracted because you're talking while you're drawing.
But I don't. Yeah, normally if I work alone, then like
You
quiet. But
way faster.
but okay lah. I think it's like like MCO. We don't get to talk to people more. So
Yeah, you
yeah,
still
it's good.
you. I mean, yeah. Hey, looks like Muhammad Fikri is actually online just to say hi. Hi, Muhammad Fikri. Welcome to our stream. In fact, we already been streaming for close to an hour now.
Yeah.
And just to recap, Lipwei is actually just doing some sketch card up for claim because he's actually offering one of his exclusive cover they did for American retailers.
Mm.
And there are five winners. So he's just drawing one of the character that's been requested by the winner, which is Jinx from League of Legends.
We still have more. We still have more coming in. I mean,
But
in the
I don't
future.
think that you want to actually do the full stream. How long do you have before you said that you're done? Maybe we do
at least
another half
another
an
half an
hour.
hour.
Yeah, let's
I
do
don't think
another.
we will sit here to complete
No lah, we
everything.
don't. It is not necessary. I
And then
think.
later 10 p.m. I have to serve my boss,
Oh,
my
by 10
the
so
boss.
we actually have just
No lah,
10
no lah.
10
I
more
mean still
minutes.
flexible. Just that normally lah, like 10 to 10:30, I will be
Right.
ready
So
for that.
maybe we just do another 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
just
sure, sure,
depending
sure.
depending on what are the questions that people will be actually
Yeah,
dropping in.
but no worries lah. Just that I don't think I will stay until like 11. I don't think I will do that lah.
Yeah, I still need to wake up early tomorrow to send my kids to school.
Yeah, now it's still schooling. Then another few days, then we can take a very quick break. But
But it's
this
still very
Chinese New
tiring
Year,
because you need to actually just go around visiting.
yeah, I mean Chinese New Year is much more busier than usual. So, hmm,
but people still need to actually be careful. I think
yeah.
considering the rising numbers and cases right now.
Now, last year and this year, all the visit we already changed to online. Lor. So it's like
Ah,
a
okay.
Zoom
So
gathering.
just Zoom gathering.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
everyone just switched to the technology. Yeah, thank goodness
Mm.
for all this technology now.
For us as parent, I think we also save some, a little bit of
Ang
ang
pao.
pao money.
But I thought that
Unless you
also
send it
got
through the
switched.
touch and go,
Yeah,
the
that
e-wallet.
also got switched to e-wallet already. E-ang pao.
Uh, I actually sent a few e-ang pao. I got a few like close relative or my sister, my brother's children. I actually just use the e-wallet.
Mm.
Quicker lah. Also like
Yeah, it doesn't
you
feel
don't
that
have to see them
there's
first.
there's no fun now. Like
Okay, one lah.
receiving e-wallet.
I think only these few years we have to do it that way. We still seeing each other, just that maybe not on the first day of Chinese New Year. So, uh, but I think those close relatives lah, we do it that way for a few years only lah. I think soon everything will back to normal anyway. So
Yeah,
then
hopefully.
we can, then we will have to our dompet have to bocor again.
But you already saved so much for not giving for so many years, I presume that, and not traveling and not eating out, not
Yeah, yeah,
spending
yeah,
to cinema.
yeah, yeah. Very, very Jimat. But no lah, that one is just saying
You,
only lah. Still
you
okay
still
one lah.
have other expenses, right?
I mean, like we can give ang bao is one of the 福气 ah. It's like our
Yeah,
what do you call that?
I
Fortune
think
as
your
well lah.
honor, your fortune to actually spread your wealth.
For the kids, they are happy. We are happy lah.
So while I guess that we can also do this
Mm.
I this is actually just a teaser. So I have this in hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is Lipwei cover for Stray Dogs Dog Days, part one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he's actually in hand, and in
Homage.
fact, it actually
Homage
looks
for
so.
Scooby Doo.
It's actually in fact that it actually looks very very
Mm.
good. Got printed. If Lipwei, if you actually look at this, right,
Ah.
looks like the it's not as dark as the previous covers.
Oh, okay. But we
Yeah, it looks.
adjusted that.
Yeah, because you adjusted the
We
brightness, right?
realized the
So it,
problem lah.
yeah, you
Not
it
like
actually looks
problem lah. I mean different
a different take
approach.
lah. It's just that
Mm,
when it comes to printing, maybe you need to make adjust the brightness a little bit. And
mm.
maybe you should also mention about this part. This I believe that is actually done by
The
Trish.
Warner, eh?
Trish, the artist, right?
Trish.
Yeah, Trish Frostner, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the lettering is actually done by Trish Frostner,
Mm.
which look pretty very cool. And is this cover still available? I mean, as an OA.
No. It's already sold.
Oh
Already
yeah,
sold.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I can't show.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got.
yeah. I just
I
remember that
only have.
this went south to Singapore.
Yeah, I only have the second one, which is this one.
Yeah, you can
This
actually
one
share that
actually
as
is
well.
an interesting one. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry about my cam. I can't show it.
That's
in
all
a
right.
good
Just to need to actually
yeah.
move it around.
Uh oh,
How
maybe I
many
can do
dogs
this.
are
I
there?
can do
How
this.
many dogs are there
I think if
on
I'm
the?
not mistaken, is 42 dogs with
Crazy
one
fellow.
man.
What a madman.
One man. Don't we don't want to spoil the story, but obviously he's a madman. But I
But
think
no, I'm talking about you drawing so
oh
many dogs.
I thought you were talking about the killer.
I
So
think that
eh,
people that follow the story should know.
should know already, huh?
Mm,
So I think this one is again a very special original art for me because the cover art itself it doesn't look like this. It's already
mm.
been cropped. I mean, been relayed out.
You actually adjusted it, right?
Yeah, yeah, because to suit the homage for the Battle Royale
Yeah.
movie poster. But I think this one for me lah, I always
Let me try
love
to
it because
yeah, let me find that well, keep on talking. I'll just look
yeah,
for the cover and show it to see the difference.
is it looks like a very creepy uh family photo to me. No? It's like
Mm.
everyone is being forced to take this photo, being forced to line up, and every dog is actually a little bit worried if you look at the expression in details, and then it's not a very happy family photo. So if you frame this up right, I think it's going to be really really cool since
Yeah.
it has that kind of feeling like you know a really creepy something's happened behind a lot of backstory. So it's very meaningful for me, and I decided to do it that way since I have that kind of that kind of I don't know what do you call that, but I feel like want to do that. Yeah,
Mm.
this
Yeah.
is the cover art at the end.
This is the cover.
Mm,
And is it still available or it has been sold out?
I'm
Oh,
not sure.
it's still available at
I think
$25
I remember they saying
at
about
US.
left 3 copies.
No, Let's Three
Is it?
Copy is actually the part one, the homage, the
Oh,
first one.
okay, 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 okay.
The
I
first one
thought
is
this
actually a
one they say
Scooby-Doo
it's selling
homage.
fast, right? Seventy
This is
percent, something like
also,
that.
yeah, this has been sold quite a bit,
Mm, mm,
and
mm.
yeah, but depends on where you want to get it. You can actually get it directly from US, which is also appreciated because you're supporting our Lipwei's client
Retailers. Oh, yeah,
retailer,
retailers,
and or you can actually wait for the complimentary copies if you want to actually save on shipping. So
and maybe
either way
for some
is
lucky
actually fine.
draw.
I don't
For
know.
some
Up to
lucky draw.
you. Up to you. Only if you're actually feeling generous.
I always channel. I mean, you guys are being so supportive to me. Is there any reason I shouldn't be generous? Anyway, this is
And
the
this is
latest
actually
one, lor.
another dope cover, but unfortunately, the
Yeah,
original art for this one has been sold because someone actually snagged it out.
not yet delivered lah. Not yet
Yeah,
delivered.
it's still around, so you guys can actually still see it.
Yeah, still. This one
This
also a
is
meaningful one for me.
yeah, maybe you can actually talk a little bit on regarding on this what actually make you do it as it is, what has gone through the processing of creating this cover.
I think I already post some of the
The process
thumbnails,
for
the
yep.
rough, right? So but if let's say during the progress, we and me and retailers when we discuss, actually the first idea is the how do we pronounce that? More set,
Mosaic,
mosaic, right?
yeah,
Is that idea which came across, but at the end we went for this one instead. So
yep.
one thing is that I think is maybe you realize, maybe you not, is that the robot actually doing a love,
The
love.
BTS,
Yeah, yeah, the sign here,
the tiny love.
and yeah, the like giving you so much love, all those
Yeah,
things. So I think I want to hide this one in that cover because if you read through the story, uh,
I don't think the story has been available at the moment.
oh, okay.
But yeah,
We
maybe you can just
premiered
kind
it since
you
we
can
are the
actually
artist.
just minor spoil it a little bit. This is
No lah,
actually
we don't have
about,
to, but we
but
don't have to really spoil it
it's
lah.
about a
It's like,
love lah.
yeah,
It's a
a
giant
lots of
robot
love.
protecting this little kid going through a harsh environment. So
Yes, and
yeah,
I will
actually,
say it has that kind of cinematic because uh
it is
beside
silent.
love,
Yeah,
yeah, silent, like also silent comic, that is really
yeah.
brilliant. And it could tell the story very very good. And also I think it went all way to cinematic, is like a movie, because sometimes love can be, I mean, love can be hate sometimes. I mean, like overprotective, or like you want to get that, like own her. So it has a lots of conflict. I mean, we saying love, but it's not like only you
Mm.
give, but sometimes you like over protective and make things difficult for each party lah. So I
Mm.
think that kind of struggle really um, meaningful if we talk about storytelling, or the the what do you call it? How the value of that story.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
wow, I love it. This is and also the first time I have this chance to work with robot in cover art.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yep.
first one.
The
Yeah,
armor robot.
yeah. Previously, I already worked so many for the dogs.
You're
40
you're tiring
add
for
on
animals
already is
already.
like 50 dogs already.
So who knows what's next?
Yeah.
Zombie horror.
Hey,
Zombie horror is it?
we
Or
already
maybe
know.
some other superhero. Don't know.
We already know, right?
Do I
We
know?
have to act
No,
like
I
don't
don't
know.
know. No,
We can't
do I
review
know?
yet. We can't review yet.
Don actually asked a question. I believe that
Mm.
you sort of actually answered this before, but what is your top three manga of all time?
Oh, okay.
20th
This is
Century
deep.
Boy. I can answer that.
You know already, because there's a few interview. I mean, during my sharing to the others, I also if let's say specifically manga, right? First one definitely lo.
Mm,
Okay, if I follow my age, like
mm.
when I discovered that manga, it will be first one Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball.
Oh,
Then
Dragon
second
Ball.
one
Yeah.
will
Who
be
doesn't like
uh Kazuhiro Otomo, Akira.
Akira?
And
Mm.
the third one will be Naoki Urasawa, 20th Century Boys. uh, these three are my favorite. Uh, my
Cool.
top three, always my top three.
Have you checked out Pluto from
Of
Naoki?
of course, I love Pluto as well. Just that the first manga
It's the
I
first
read
love lah.
for
First
from Naoki Urasawa is the
is
20th Century Boy.
20th Century Boy.
The second one I went to is the
Monster.
Monster. Then the
Mm.
third one will be the Pluto.
Mm.
So I will say, actually, I love Monster quite a lot as well. Just that
Mm.
maybe 20th Century Boys, it has that, I don't know, like 都在割大樹. Is it you call it that way?
Why?
Like
It's a
it
simple
happens with,
story.
yeah, a very simple thing, like a small conflict, and you never realize that when you age up, it became like a, like a big scar in your heart, and you have that kind of hatred, all those things. So like I said, like it's really, really like movie cinematic. So I love it a lot.
And
But
you know that this
mm,
is actually a reimagination from the Osamu Tezuka Atomo, right? I
you mean
presume so, right?
for Pluto
Astro Boy.
or for,
Yeah, for
yeah, yeah,
Pluto.
yeah, Pluto. But just now I was saying about 20th Century Boy.
Ah,
So
okay.
yes, Pluto, I know the origin,
Mm.
and I love it when he turned the perspective towards like the struggling between like a human,
The
I mean
human
the
and the
robot
android, or
with
the robots and
yeah,
yeah.
robot with expression. It's just like the step by bloody step. I think
Mm.
a robot with some emotion, with like he desired to do something, that
Yep.
is really sometimes it can be very frustrating and struggle.
Yep.
So it's a point that we can look into it lah.
That's pretty cool.
Monster is the best. I saw someone comment. My first to know Naoki Urasawa is Pluto. Ah,
Monster is the
Tezuka,
best.
Tezuka also
Still Michael Chua. Michael, allow your
Michael
permission. We
still
don't know who you
Facebook
are.
user.
Still a Facebook user.
Probably he
Anonymous.
doesn't
Yeah
want
lah.
to reveal his name.
He want to actually stay anonymous.
No, no, no. He doesn't want to 抢我的风头啊
Oh yeah,
distract
yeah,
the NFT 媳妇 Otherwise, once Michael came up, right, I will pass the platform, pass the
yeah.
stage for
He
him.
should actually join the call. Michael, you want to
Yeah,
join the call or not? Just join
send
online.
him the link. Send him the
No lah.
link.
Later, he need to actually set up his background. Looks very professional.
Oh,
He
okay.
won't release his face if it's not perfect. Yeah, Yongjet just mentioned that his
Yes,
first knowing Naoki is
influenced
actually
by
Pluto.
Tezuka. Tezuka fans must go to his museum. Definitely. I
Yeah,
mean, a lot of museum like Tezuka, Ghibli. I mean, Ghibli one is it shouldn't be museum, right? It's like
it's
his
like the
studio.
Ghibli land. It's
Oh, that is a must. In fact, to talk about the like I said, let Lipwei perform. In fact, to talk about the step up, step by bloody step, right? We also
mm,
discuss about Ghibli and uh, retailers. In the beginning, initially they said, "Hey, can you paint like Ghibli?" And I say
yeah,
I couldn't. I said it's okay to take it as reference, but I'm definitely not Ghibli. Ghibli is like godlike.
yeah. And they are actually a huge studio rather than a few person or one man show.
But I will say the sense lah, the
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Actually, a
You're
lot of
actually
their
capturing some
painting
of
is
the
by the
essence.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not sure about that. I still think that the color could be nicer if we talk about those kind of Ghibli feels.
Yep,
Um, I still have a long way to go lah. But
it's okay.
definitely lah, I'm not
I'm
good at
sure
the
that you have many more covers to come.
hopefully, hopefully. Still working hard to achieve better lah. But I think one by one, lor, one by one,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
rush.
One step by bloody step.
Hmm.
Just take one step at a time.
Use the use the title as the quote.
Yeah.
Do you okay? Have you seen the Dota Dragon's Blood season 2? Oh no, no. Is it good? I'm not sure about that.
Have you even watched season one?
I mean, is the Dota the Dota? I mean
I
the
presume so. Yeah,
Blizzard Dota.
yeah. I presume so. I
I
didn't
played
even know
that
that
before.
they actually have. I didn't even know that they actually have animation.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like it.
And okay, do you see Billy Bat when you are drawing? I used to. I used to. Nowadays no lah, because nowadays the normally lah different story. I will look at different things so during drawing. So it depends lah which type of work I'm working on. Sorry about I think but the answer for the Dota's Dragon Blood season 2 it
No,
was
you have
no.
not seen it. Right.
Yeah lor. But I played Dota 2 before. Nowadays don't. I mean long time didn't play games. But I'm a big fan of Dota. Ghibli is my number one anime studio. Definitely.
Yeah.
Legend.
I don't
Legend.
think that. Well, there are other studio that is actually upcoming,
Also
but
also
I
quite
think
good.
the quality has been consistent for Ghibli so
Mm,
far.
mm,
So long that Miyazaki is actually involved with the project directing, I think they are good. But once it's
mm.
actually not being directed, the story itself cannot. I think the pacing doesn't work, but the quality of the animation is still there.
Mm. Just that doesn't up to his standard law.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
still
think this one is like very lots of things to talk about lah. Since somehow I think he's still going to pass the flame to someone else.
the
So
sun.
yeah lor, maybe it's hard lah. It's hard for us to judge, and I think it will be good if
It's also
like
unfair to judge also lah.
yeah. As an
If
artist,
you
we know how that's feel.
yeah, actually, if you actually just compare it with maybe the Ghibli first or second
Oh yeah,
animation,
yeah.
yeah, it's also not as perfect. It's just that when you actually go along the
You
process,
slowly
then you
improve
slowly
and you
capturing
gain
and
more
capture the
experience.
rhythm. Yeah,
But now because he's too legend already, so like we what do you call that? Unconsciously, you
hmm
somehow compare that.
yeah. I mean, he set the bar too high, lah. That's for sure.
It's too legend
I
already.
who just left a comment? We can't see your
Hello,
profile,
Lipwei, hey, hey,
so
comment.
just give me a second. Hello. And just
I left
to
Dota.
actually set it up
Uh,
front that we are not being rude for not addressing your name, just that we don't know who you are.
we can't see it.
Hi,
We can't
hi,
see it.
Wallace. Yeah, Wallace.
Wallace. Okay. Hi, Wallace.
Mhm.
By the way, the latest one is
Latest is
after
actually from
getting
Richie.
married. From who?
I left Dota more than Richie. Richie is actually based
Richie.
out of
Oh,
Miri. Yeah.
okay, okay.
After getting married, I directly left Dota, been there where Garena and RGC was a thing. Then Dota 2 play for months, then quit because getting married. Yeah, you have other priorities.
Cannot war. Dota not half an hour game. I used to play one game is like 10 minutes.
Mm.
The what Counter
Never,
Strike.
never get into that. I know. I never get into the online thing. I think I
No,
stopped
there's a
playing after. I think Dota always give me the impression is actually a branch from Warcraft. Is that true, or is just my impression that it is? The Warcraft 3 has a very similar graphic style, top-down view, heroes fighting. It always give me that impression that Dota is actually a spin-off from Warcraft 3.
I think so. I'm not very familiar with how it works, but I think it kind of related. You have to ask these Sifus who can
Yeah,
explain to
whoever
you.
that whoever that actually be able to explain to you. No idea. But
No
something
idea,
that
no
for
idea.
me to something that I can always Google if I'm really that curious.
Uh, okay, from Fig Free, am IMHO. IMHO is what? Even
In
though
my
I
humble opinion, even
oh
though I
okay,
didn't play that League of Legends, Arcane is better than Dota Dragonflight. Yeah.
okay.
But it
Last
seems like Arcane has set a very high standard for
yes,
animation.
yes, yes. Yeah. Okay, okay. Good old days, huh? Good old days. No more, no more.
It
Now is
sound very
different
old.
stage lah. Different stage.
Now Richie, now we can see who you are. Previously, you're like this Facebook user.
Mm.
Now, at least that I can actually put you on screen and know who you are from the streaming platform. Right. So, do you make friends when you're playing Dota?
They are asking
I
question, is
guess
it?
my question to you. Yeah, you can
Oh
continue if you
yeah,
want.
your question. No, I play offline. But like what he mentioned just now, who was that? After
Richie.
married, yeah, after Richard mentioned, right, after
Mm.
married, I also kind of like left it. Just now I was saying there's a
You have
10
other
minutes game.
priorities.
I used
Yeah.
to play, which is the Counter Strike. What
Oh, okay.
global offensive? It has a death match that only costs you 10 minutes. Wow, that's the best
Ah.
for me. Like you play 10 minutes, you can sign off already. So sometimes I found that in our stage, right, uh,
Mm.
this kind of game is probably more suitable for us lah.
The
If let's
short,
say
the
we
short
don't
burst.
want to, yeah,
You
we
just
don't
want to
want to
actually
keep
just
ourselves in front of computer too long,
yeah,
so
because
we
you're
can only
drawing,
go,
you're working also already at the computer. Maybe just
yeah,
need to actually go out more.
uh, yeah. At least I try to finish about the body here.
Cool. Do you want to draw
Are there
more?
any? Hmm?
You want to draw more? Oh yeah,
I
let's
think I
maybe try
almost
to.
time to sign off.
Yeah, I
Almost there.
think it's almost time. You want to take. So yeah, thanks guys. I think we actually extended
Sorry
our
about that.
session for a little bit, but those that actually win it, you actually get it. I'll also get all these book to actually send over to actually get it signed. And once they actually return, I'll just do the necessary distribution to you guys.
Mm, mm.
Mm. Yeah. So thanks for guys that actually tuning in. So yeah, have a
Thanks for
good night.
coming.
Yeah, thanks for let me you
Should we do the the step by this step?
with the tiny oh yeah, is it something
You
similar
have to be
like this?
quick. You have to be really quick because you can like keep on. They have this kind of move.
We are not BTS so
Yeah,
let
yeah. You
BTS
just
do it.
use the GIF or sticker you do.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Really
Hey,
appreciate
thank
it. So
you.
hopefully that we
Thanks
can actually do
everyone.
more in future with other artists and we can invite even people like Michael Chua to actually join us to chit chat a little bit.
NFT Sifu.
Yeah, we need to actually learn things from him more.
But I think to like to sum it up, I mean nowadays this kind of online event is really helpful for us to see each other virtually, at least
Yeah.
lah, to
At least
interact.
do more interaction real
Huh,
time rather
huh,
than just
huh.
leave a comment.
Yeah, otherwise
But
we only rely on the text, then the what
you need more human touch rather than just confined to
mm.
your home. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, thank
pandemic
you.
is
Happy
still
Chinese
not
New Year
over.
to you guys as well.
Yeah. I mean the pandemic is still not over. So major gathering is still not available.
Have to be
I
careful lah.
personally will still avoid it because
Mm.
I have too many close young kids and old folks at home.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
I wouldn't want to actually risk it just to actually have my own fun and then regret it later. So
Don't have
people,
to rush lah. I think don't have to rush.
yeah, it's just a couple of
Everything
years.
is still,
Just
yeah,
be
still
patient a little bit more, then we get to actually hang out in future.
soon we will be like, sitting in mama, then maybe our session is what do you call that? Broadcast in mama.
But it'll be harder when you're at
Yeah.
mama. Your people that's close to you get to see what you're drawing. People that is actually far
Uh,
away wouldn't even actually get to actually interact with you. But depends
true also. But just saying
it
lah,
depends on
just saying.
people. Some people will like the mama session because it's actually closer proximity,
Yes.
but
Yes.
some will actually like it on the virtual. But
They
in
have
any
to put
case,
like,
yeah, thank you for those guys that has been tuning in together. Let's show the artwork one more time. I think that's the spy this version of Spider-Man is actually still unclaimed because we decided to actually change the format a little bit to give it to a winner.
yeah, yeah.
So anyone that's actually interested with the sketch card, just PM me or PM Lipwei. We can actually
Thank you,
arrange a
Bradley.
deal for you guys. And yeah, thank you and be healthy. Take care. Yeah,
Yes, take
and
care,
happy
stay
Chinese
safe.
New Year in advance. So
Yes,
we will actually catch up
新年快乐.
when things are actually better. Yeah, 新年快乐，
Yes, yes,
身体健康，恭喜发财。
yes.
Okay, bye. Good
all in
night.
all in one shot lah.
Yeah. Good
Okay, so
night.
thank you
Bye.
guys. Good night. Thank you.
Uh,
Thanks for coming again.
still cannot. Bye.
Okay.